Hi guys, welcome to my car. I'm not gonna lie, this is not the video that was supposed to go up today. Today was meant to be a haul, which I actually filmed and edited and everything, so make sure you check back in next week for the haul that was supposed to be up this week. But I watched Backchat last night and my friend also put up a story on Snapchat like half an hour ago, and it really pissed me off, but it was making me think, and I think people need to put things into perspective a little bit. So why have I gone dark for though? Yeah, I think people need to put things into perspective for a little bit. So I'm actually going to read to you some of my friend's Snapchat. He said, normal never win, I swear. Girls want a fraudster, a trapper, a baller, a rapper, even a YouTuber over a normal do the 9 to 5. Rather see it risk his freedom so they can wear designers. The next part was, forgetting that mandem are only 19 and want us to have the lifestyle covered, drive a German and have hella money in the bank. Want us to make over 4 figures at minimum at 19, drive a 16 plate Benz, go fancy restaurants, buy them Louis Vuitton, Gucci, JLOs, etc. And all that kind of stuff. And I just thought, it's so awful, because it was also a similar sort of topic in Backchat. They go on a tangent, which I'm cool with, but they kind of touched on the fact that what are you bringing to the table? And I think it's ridiculous. I'm 19 myself, and I think it's ridiculous for girls to think, because I don't feel like this, and a lot of my friends don't feel like this. I don't think they do. I don't feel like if I'm with a boy and he's also 19, I can see a B, sorry. If I'm with a boy and he's 19, how can I expect him to earn over a certain amount of money, to have all these things, to fund all this stuff for me, if me, myself and I have not sorted that out? Like, just because you're a girl doesn't mean that you can expect certain things because you're a girl. Like, it doesn't work like that. Like, if I haven't got a 16 plate car, I've got a 13 plate, but not a 16 plate. If I haven't got a 16 plate car, if I don't have all the designers in the world, how can I expect a boy the same age as me to have those things? And I actually didn't realise, well, I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm just naive or ignorant, maybe both. And I didn't realise that there were girls out there who thought like that, or who genuinely expected that. Because like I said, if I was with a boy right now, I'm single, but I don't know why I find that funny. If I was with a boy right now, I would not expect him to buy me even things that I've got, like branded things that I've got. I wouldn't ever expect him to buy me that, because I just, you know, I think it's really ridiculous. Like, I think this is how I feel about even like when you ask questions about someone. So say if you're in a relationship with someone, I feel really naked, I've got no rings on. Even if you are in a relationship with someone and you're asking them a question, say you're asking about their body count, you have got to be prepared for them to flip that question back and ask you about your body count. And it's the same with kind of buying stuff. If I'm with a boy and I expect him to buy me let's just say Louis Vuittons, I have kind of got to be prepared for that same expectation to be reciprocated. I've got to be prepared for him to expect for me to buy him Louis Vuittons too. And I think it's just the same thing. Just because you're a girl does not mean that a boy... just because you're a girl does not mean that you're entitled to anything. And I've said this many a times. I was telling my mum this the other day. Something that a lot of people have an issue with nowadays is that we all have this false sense of entitlement. We think we're entitled to certain things, which we're really not. Like, you're not entitled to shit. You're actually not. If someone in your family dies, you're actually not entitled to their estate or their anything, unless they say so. But you can't expect that automatically. You don't know what's going on. And it's the same with like boys, like, and if you're one of those girls out there who expect a boy to fund this lavish lifestyle, are you in that same position to be funding that lavish lifestyle for yourself? Because if you can't fund a lavish oh, for fuck's sake, if you can't fund a lavish lifestyle for yourself, and say if you're 19, I'm 19, say if you can't fund this lavish lifestyle for yourself, how can you expect a boy the same age as you to fund that? Unless they're like rich and stuff, which weren't like just your average Tom, Dick and Harry, you know. I think it's just really ridiculous. And there was actually something that kind of irked me on Backchat. And well, this is one. That pissed me off, but I can be doing my own thing, you can be doing your own thing. When we come together, you provide for me. That I thought was really stupid. Now, this is kind of a little bit different because they're talking about like marriage and when you come, like when a woman meets a man, and well, that also did kind of like annoy me a little bit because they were saying how when they're talking about a man providing for a woman, and traditionally a man would provide for a woman. Then again, not traditionally, but like back in the day, women couldn't vote. Back in the day, women wouldn't work. Like, you know, we just were meant to like have kids and look after the house. That bee is fat. Oh my God, if that stings you, you have to go to hospital. But yeah, and I was just thinking like, that's what they were talking about. They were saying how like a man should provide for a woman, which if that's what you want to do, that's cool. In my opinion, I feel like you should be equal. That man, I don't even know who his name is. Like, I don't even know what that boy's name is who said that women are inferior to men. You can fuck right off of that one. But that man, he was saying how he wants a woman who will help him build his vision and that kind of stuff. And I was just thinking, why don't you just help each other build what each other wants? You're meant to build and grow together, and you can't just expect a woman to help you and push you, because when you get to a certain point, I'm not being funny, I wouldn't be surprised if you just left, because you've got what you want, but then what she's left with nothing, because you didn't help her, she was just helping you. And I know I'm kind of going on tangent, but I don't really give a fuck. But what was I saying? What the fuck are they doing? But what I was saying with the girl Nude, she was saying how when you get together, the man needs to provide for her, and let me see what she said again. This foolishness that she said. Okay, so she said, I can be doing my own thing, you can be doing your own thing, but you provide for me. That's what she said. And I'm thinking, as an independent woman, you should, like, as a woman in general, you should be independent. Something that I have learned is you can't rely on anybody. And when I say I've learned that, I don't mean like, the only person I rely on is my mum, and she's given me good reason to rely on her. No, but like, you can't rely on anyone. You can't rely on people to go somewhere with you. You can't rely on someone to do something for you. Do it for yourself. Go by yourself. Just do it for yourself. And I'm thinking, provide for yourself. You shouldn't expect a man to provide for you. When things are down, then what's gonna happen? She talks a load of shit anyway, besides the point. But and that just irks me, but it's more the fact that people our age expect things. Again, this false sense of entitlement, they expect things that they themselves would not be able to provide. And I think if you're gonna expect something from someone, you've got to be able to do the same, if you get what I mean. It really pissed me off. I don't know, it's just so annoying. Like, I just find it ridiculous that people expect so much of people our age. I honestly didn't realise it, because for me, I know myself, and I wouldn't ever expect something like that from someone. If someone could offer it and were happy to, that's one thing, but to expect it, like, that's something completely different, I think. I know this wasn't what I really wanted to talk about, and my neighbour's now coming out of the house, so this is really awkward, because I've got a camera balancing on an umbrella. But this isn't what I wanted to talk about. But yeah, my battery's going because I filmed already, but then this really pissed me off. But yeah, so I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Do you think that it's okay to expect so much from people who have the same as you, if not less? Because I know I don't. I think I think people need to become realistic, you know, be realistic with what you can give to someone else. Like, because, you know, again, it's a thing of like, what are you offering? If you're just here to take, you need to be offering something other than your vagina, other than your genitalia. You need to offer something. If someone wanted to have sex, they can. There are many ways, you know, porn and shit. So yeah, there are like, my neighbour just went. There are many ways like people can get these things. And that's another thing in Backchat, they were saying like, Omar, I really like Omar, he's actually quite good looking. Anyway, there are many ways you can get what you want. You can't just be here for, like, just to take. You've got to offer something, whether it's your mindset, your personality. You've got to offer something. You can't just be taking and not giving, you know. And she was like, I can cook, I can clean. You can get a cleaner, you can get a cook, you can have sex, you can masturbate, use your hand, watch porn, something. So yeah, I just wanted to have a little chat. My video is meant to go live in a few hours, so I didn't want to like say too much. I'll have to edit out too much because it would not have gone up at 6. So yeah, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I post a new video every Thursday at 6 PM GMT. Make sure you subscribe. Next week is a haul. Sorry. Next week is a haul, and it should be fun. And if there's like any other topics you want me to talk about, or you want myself and my friend to talk about, because she said she'll film with me, which is fun, but we just don't know what we want to film. I want to do a video like this sort of thing, but this just really annoyed me. Apparently more girls than you would think expect a boy to provide such a lifestyle that they themselves cannot obtain. So I just wanted to like just kind of voice my opinions. I didn't realise it was so widespread, and I want to know what you guys think about it too. Let me know if you like these sort of videos. It's not how I wanted it to go. This was so impromptu, and I wasn't meant to film this, and so yeah, let me know. This makeup look will be on my channel in a bit. Actually, it won't be up anytime soon. So yeah, and let me know if you like these car vlogs. I like it. I feel really relaxed. I spend a lot of my time in the car, so I feel quite relaxed. I don't even care the cars and like driving. I'm over it. Anyway, I will see you guys next week for my haul, so make sure you subscribe. Bye.
Fuck with a gangster, serving the foreign Montana. She think that